What are you doing?
Just need the foot. Aha!
He's very,
That's fucking
very
awesome.
old and has seen many expeditions come and go. He is a Jestroll, which are a group of playful beings who view battle as a form of meditation.
This looks unbelievable.
What's
That's
happening?
sort of ridiculous.
This feels fake.
You'll meet Monoko and many other
Every
Jestrolls across the
lighting
game.
angle they're choosing is perfect. It looks so damn good.
And of course, there is Esquier, who is one of the oldest and, lore-wise, the most powerful creatures in the verse.
Escape is
Kevin.
Okay, squeaking behind you. Yeah. Tim gave the look like what's happening over there. He heard it.
We're setting up the pizzas, remember?
If you bring him back his special
Square
stones,
Pie Guys.
you can unlock
Just
abilities
making
for
pizzas in
him
the parking lot to
explore
celebrate
areas
the
of
kind of
world
funny pizza
and find
returning to Square Pie
exciting
Guys
secrets.
to benefit our Extra Life campaign.
Everyone has
Kindoffunny.com/pizza.
their own reason for joining the expedition, and each of them has their own story arc.
I love
and
they got a
resolution
goofball.
that we
You
think.
know,
you have to have
They need the
goofball.
goofball. It was all too mature.
Yeah.
Needed that.
Too serious.
It's all hot
In
people in a
addition
group,
to the strong
dude.
narrative, we had a
Persona
clear vision
formula.
for our own take on the genre's core gameplay. Our reactive turn-based system takes the traditional turn-based battle mechanic we love and adds real-time reaction.
Cool. Man, finally they brought some of these games fun, Tim. You know?
And
I mean,
dynamism.
you know, just, you
Or
know,
an
Mario
action.
RPG.
Time,
Full
you know?
damage by
Something that was
dodging
done
or
like, what,
parrying
20
at
years
the right
ago?
time.
Nah.
Final Fantasy
Balancing
X-2 did
turn-based
something
with
very
real-time
similar.
mechanics
Yeah,
took a
yeah.
long time to get right. During initial playtests, turn-based players often found the real-time elements too hard.
Let's
Some
vote
of
this
us
best
are still
innovation.
traumatized by anything like
Piss
that.
everybody off.
We've done a lot of development
Pushing through for
since,
Game
and
Awards.
with a lot of iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of. Players who are good at real-time can take more risks,
Can I give a hot
and
take?
others
Yeah.
can
I'm not a big fan
counterbalance
of like
with
those
items
real-time
and
presses and
strategies.
like turn-based combat.
A big
Let's
part
let me
of
pick
that
the move. Just
formula
do the move.
lies in the many ways
I wouldn't be
you
surprised
can
if you could turn them
customize
off.
your character.
I think I would, yeah.
In this day and
We
age.
spend
like
a
that.
lot of time designing each character's unique mechanics and their custom skill trees. Our philosophy is making every type of playstyle viable so that everyone can have fun with how they play the game.
Okay.
Each character has a unique mechanic. Mel switches between stances, which can ultimately boost defense or power. I personally like to make Mel the protector of the group, but I'm pretty much the only one at the studio who plays her that way. Most people play her as a glass cannon with Gustav's complementary skills. The
I will say
characters
one
can
thing.
also equip hundreds of passive effects, which in our game
The only thing I'm not like 1,000,000% sold
Every
on.
character has more than
The damage
20
number
unique
font.
skills in the skill
big
tree
they are.
It's a-
and hundreds of passive effects.
Like
You can
looking
gain
at all the
through
other fonts in the game,
Lumina
it feels
and
like
weapons.
It doesn't
So there
fit the
are
world.
tons of
yeah,
things
it
and
feels
things
kind
to
of like
explore.
a.
Needless to say,
like it belongs in
we
another
can't
game.
wait to see how you
Yeah, it
choose
feels
to
like a
play
Destiny
and what
type
ends
of
up
font,
in
I don't
build
know.
design that we probably never even imagined.
Our story is set in the French fantasy world, and I was really excited to design something unique. Every level has its own color and texture identity. For example, the Jestroll Village is
Man,
an early area
this is
in the game where
crazy.
players can enjoy a fun break. We wanted something that feels chaotic, grungy, and toy-like. It's basically a bazaar. Everything's disorganized, chaos everywhere, huts are unsafe, built without much thought. It's a place where anyone could fight you at any point, which is pretty much what the Jestrolls are like.
Hindi ko alam kung lalaroin ko to.
Jestroll
mean,
Village
this game
is
is-
hidden inside the ancient sanctuary. The
Looks
ideas here
great,
were
but
forests,
I really
labyrinth,
don't have
and
the time.
centaurs. I designed it as a vibrant
But
place,
man.
like an old graveyard of Jestrolls.
Red foliage,
forgotten
man,
wooden
that's
toys in a box.
one of the key
with
things
two
in
main
making a good
colors,
game.
red and white.
You get
I
red
wanted
foliage.
to make it feel cozy, hidden from danger,
sign.
with traps and labyrinths in case enemies get in. Same process with the characters. Monoko came in a single concept. I thought of a monkey-like body, white fur with a black and red flat mask.
Ladies, could I?
Ow!
Definitely a Jestroll.
For Escape, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically from there.
From the very start of the project, there was one thing that we absolutely wanted to bring back from older JRPGs. A feature we really loved, but is very rare these days. A completely 3D and navigable world map. Yes, we've got a world map.
Cool.
Challenge to create, both artistically and technically. And it ended up a lot bigger than we expected. You'll definitely need SK's help traveling around. Here we go! We're super happy with the result, though, as there's a lot of side paths and entire hidden levels. If you want to fight the toughest bosses of the game, you will have to explore. Good luck.
Very cool.
Oh, you can suck that.
We've poured our hearts and souls into this game for the past 4 years. That's why we're delighted to announce that Expedition 33 launches on April 24th on Xbox Series X and S and is available day one with Xbox Game Pass. You can already wish the game and follow us
Fucking
for more
doing
info.
it, guys.
We are super excited to invite you into the
Day
world of
one
Expedition
Game Pass.
33. We are a small, passionate team. It's our debut game, and we can't
Shit.
wait for you to discover our story, our world, and our take on the turn-based genre.
Di pa ako tapos sa The Witcher 3,
On behalf
putang
of
ina.
everyone at Sunfall, thank you for joining us. Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
April looking crazy.
What did you say? You said me too.
too.
Oh. I was gonna say not after I have a couple drinks. You know what I mean?
Oh, let's go. Actually, gusto ko rin laruin tong Doom. Ang puking.
Just like me.
Doom.
Yeah. Tone shift. Here we go. Yeah. Tone shift. Here we go.
They're crushing this showcase.
Oh,
by the
yeah.
way.
Did I play Doom?
Yeah, I'm the Doom man. Yeah, kill some Martian aliens, pal.
And welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software, where more than 30 years ago, a small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise. It is an honor to work on this game, to carry on its tradition of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet. This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
That was so stupid, I mouthed the words.
I love that. I love when they keep the little outtakes in, Andy. That's why I like to think of our whole show as outtakes.
Those are Pixar outtakes.
Yeah, yeah.
In Doom: The Dark Ages, you will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set
Great
in a
sentence.
cinematic
Yeah, great
sci-fi
sentence right
fantasy
there.
world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock, and enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom: The Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into
I like
the
that
series.
it really wouldn't have mattered if
And
it
if you're a
was
long
prequel.
time
Yeah.
then you'll
We're
be
just
proud to
doing
see
this
In a
now.
lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. The Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into
I like
the
that
series.
it really wouldn't have mattered if
And
it
if
was
you're a
prequel.
long time
Yeah.
then you'll
We're
be
just
proud to
doing
see
this
In a lot
now.
of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break it down, starting with the combat. In
I do like the
Doom
idea of, like,
Eternal,
this
you
is
felt
before the
like a
added
fighter
platforming.
jet. In Doom: The Dark Ages,
He didn't know
you'll
how.
be an iron
He
Man.
didn't know how to jump, so
heavy,
we're not gonna have that
strong,
skill.
but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal.
Oh my god.
And a balance between enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing to aim viable again, just like in the classic Doom games. But it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always. And so for Doom: The Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master.
Date predictions?
Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw. Block.
Is that good prediction?
Date predictions?
August? May.
I think
Parry.
fall.
Deflect.
Fall. Yeah, fall.
I need to keep it
All
lined
from
up.
one input. It's contextual.
May would be
Dozens of
wild.
levels on a
What a
single
banger
button
first
press.
half of the year,
You ain't gonna
We
be
potentially.
able to
want
see it.
every
Yeah,
Doom
you're
game to
not gonna
stand
be
on
able
its
to see
own
it.
as a unique experience.
2025 is
2016, we asked you to run
crazy.
and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom the Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
No jumping.
I like that.
And the Shield Saw will give you the strength to go head to head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created at id. But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron flail?
Come
Or
on.
maybe an electrified gauntlet. Or even a doom spiked mace. That's right, we have 3 melee options that are part of a melee system. All on one input, complete with combos and upgrades. And it's totally awesome.
But don't play this
And
game
you
if
can
you're a
finish
pussy.
off
It kind of feels like he's about to say something.
unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And it feels
Huwag mo
amazing.
sabing day 1 to sa Game Pass. Oh my goodness.
See, I don't know if I like the big purple
total
circle
freedom.
for the glory kills.
And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked
Got
about
one
yet.
more input.
Oh shit. Jump.
The shoot button.
That's
is a
right,
great
we
way to
saved
show
the
us.
best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns. And Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created.
Chain lightning, one of my favorite things ever.
Mean. Ancient. Brutal torture machines.
Holy
built to
shit.
butcher, impale, and shred the minions of hell
Yes.
with.
Some witchfire type shit right there. That's awesome.
Only in Doom. That's the mission statement for the design of these never-before-seen,
I love when we say that.
insanely fun-to-use tools of
Only
mayhem
in
that
whatever
only
video
the
game.
Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see how these medieval mechanics synergize with the
You just
enemies and
crushed
the
that
environments
entire
to form the
presentation.
new
It's like, oh yeah,
combat loop
you
for
sold
Doom
me.
the Dark Ages.
It has never been a better time to hop into Doom. Awesome. Oh, fuck.
That's awesome.
Get the fuck. Go. Get out.
Teleport
They're
over
cooking,
to
man.
it. It's very cool.
Doon nakita.
Oh, fuck.
That's awesome.
Get the fuck. Go. Get out.
Teleport
They're
over
cooking,
to it. It's
man.
very cool.
Definitely gonna overuse that.
For fast
Yeah.
travel. The roll in Zelda.
Grabe.
Oh my god. Dude, this is so cool.
And under the hood, for the first time in an id game, we've made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will
good for
allow
that.
players
Check
to
that out.
tune the speed
Yeah, turn
and
that daze all
challenge
the
of the
way up.
game to
Take
whatever
that parry
fits
window,
them
crank that
best.
all the way up so I feel like
Slow
Andy at
things
all
down
times.
or speed them up. It's a Doom for all Slayers.
And the gameplay doesn't end with just the Slayer. We finally have for you, you've been waiting for 2 games now, to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlan, which is a mech.
We've been seeing them all
Size
over
of
in
a
the other
building.
games.
It's powerful.
Fuck.
And you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death with your gauntleted fists. And if that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire-breathing,
Fucking fly.
Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon. Neither of these
Very
are
good use of
one-and-done features
adjectives.
either.
Yeah, they're
They have
killing
a
it.
full
They're
suite
killing
of
it.
abilities and even mini-bosses. The spectacle is epic. The Power Fantasy is unlike anything we've
This
made
is
it
cool
in.
as shit.
And the combat systems behind these features are deep and tons of fun. And as cool as all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom the Dark Ages.
Damn, we're just on bullet
Your
point 2,
hero's
bro.
journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe. Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past,
Ah, shit.
dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond.
Art direction
And
is
through
just
exploration, you'll be
unbelievable.
unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every step of the way. Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and smash your way through environments full of secrets and treasures. There's always something new waiting to be discovered or destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction. Explore the medieval battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose. Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game, discovering secret caves and dungeon-like mines.
Like, this is the game I
in
need
search
now of this
vital
presentation.
resources. You control the pace of the game. Where you go, who you fight, and the objectives you pursue. It's a Doom sandbox full of war and riches. Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to the main gates, because the battle isn't over yet.
Yeah, the way they're talking about it doesn't feel like Fall to me.
No,
like this is feeling like.
Well, look how much they're showing too.
Yeah.
This is their.
They're like unloading.
This is the
right now.
presentation for Doom.
And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete.
I'm surprised they even mentioned
speaking of that
music.
legend,
All of Mick Gordon.
the story of
I think they
Doom:
want to
The Dark
reassure
Ages,
people
like
because
everything
we still
else
got
in
it.
the
You
game,
look up Finishing
is
Move and they've
big.
done work for Grounded. They've
It's
done
a
work for
summer
like Borderlands
blockbuster
and
event
stuff.
with everything on the
Callisto
line,
Protocol.
and you are the star of the show. Your power is coveted by your enemies.
I guess
and
more than
withheld
anything, it
from
just
your
brings
allies.
out
With the
more
Slayer
people that can
imprisoned
be
at the start
angry
of our
and
story, the
you're kind of
balance
rehashing
power
the story,
between
you know.
good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together, and we've done better with every game we've made.
The hope with all this, the goal, is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make.
They're
And
assembling.
make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom: The Dark Ages releases,
Nice. Awesome.
That gave me chills.
Fuck,
Yeah.
me too, man.
Well done. Well done.
releases, that is for you to decide. When Doom: The Dark Ages releases,
Nice. Awesome.
is for you
to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom: The Dark Ages releases,
Nice. Awesome.
That gave me chills.
Fuck,
Yeah.
me too, man.
Well done. Well
Nipples
done.
are
Well
hard.
done. Well done.
Really good.
Available on Game Pass. Shit.
Xbox main games. We installed a game.
Cannot move.
Against Tell.
Crafting. Turn 10.
May
No. They all had fun making it. That's all that matters, you know? They all-
This is awesome.
Fantastic
Fucking great.
decision. They all had fun making it. That's all that matters, you know? Look at those
Bravo.
release dates. You just don't see that,
Man,
Tim.
they crushed it, everybody.
Holy shit, May, April 2.
Oh my.
We're about to break all of this down into Kind of Funny Games Cast. Very excited to talk about each and every.
I think it's that. That's awesome. That's fucking A. Yeah, di ko alam kung malalaro ko lahat yun. Ninja Gaiden for sure. Midnight. Not sure. Expedition, I might. But I cannot finish that game. Doom, yes. Playing that shit.